a victim versus a creator. I'm bringing up this distinction with an intention. And the intention is to transition from being a victim into creating more of what I want in life. In order to do so, I have to normalize both. I have to see being a victim not as a way of punishment. So if I have some victimhood ideas in certain areas of my life, those things are seen with the compassion, and that's important. Seeing your victimhood mentality with compassion and bringing more peace to it, it allows you to slow down and start creating afresh. Because we often start beating ourselves up. I'm a victim. How can I be something else? That I'm victimizing myself all the time. And they did that. My parents said this. So we go in so many directions if you're not able to bring compassion to it. So first and foremost, the most important thing is bring compassion to yourself. I'm certain that you are capable of doing that. I'm certain that you know how to do that. Just slow down, just for a second, don't think about anything. And you will have an inkling of some kind. How can you approach those victimhood thoughts about yourself? We all have them. So even people who talk about creation all the time, they think about victims. They are victimizing themselves sometimes. And that's okay. So victimizing ourselves is okay. So can you see how much freedom is just brought into being a victim? Because something within us tells us that I feel pain here. And feeling pain, being vulnerable is so important. Yet without judgment, without victimhood, without blame. So this alone, it's already a creation. Because victim is creation. Being a creator is creation. So both of them actually are creations. The only difference is, where are you paying attention to? Which direction are you focused most of the time? So are you focused on being a victim and judging yourself, opposing yourself, beating yourself up? Or if you feel that pain and you can notice, you start noticing that victimhood mentality kicks in, the victimhood thoughts are starting to pull you towards more blame, more sorrow, then you can stop. So when you slow down, you can make a choice from a place of peace. Someone told me once, between thoughts there is a gap, and that gap is peace. This is the reason why people count to 10 in order for them to slow down and have that space available to them and make a better choice. So what am I speaking about here? I'm talking about embracement. I'm talking about noticing. I'm talking about misunderstanding. I'm talking about knowing who you are. I'm talking about your actions, where those actions are coming from at all the time. This is my work. This is how I work. This is what I practice on a daily basis. I create the context and frames in which I bring myself into on a daily basis. This is the reason why I decided to talk about, because I think and I know it's possible to live in contentment and peace all the time. At the same time, bring in those, be vulnerable, be honest, don't hide, because now there is no fear. or fear is allowed. When fear is allowed, there is no fear. This is my perspective. If I am bringing something and I feel fearful and that fear is allowed, there is no fear. Because if you can accept something, it's part of the journey. It's part of the growth. Thank you very much for watching.